So how is everybody? Are you all okay? Just a quick one. Coolest place to be at the moment is in the woods. Shade is wonderful. Broken shade. The bluebells are dying back and going, some are going to seed, look. And the foxgloves are starting to become beautiful. And the bracken. This is an endless job in the summer, keeping the bracken and the brambles down, so you don't lose skin whilst walking in this beautiful little wood. There's a deer. Rodale. No, it's a muntjac. I hope you was able to pick that up. They're starting to come back into the woodland now. Whilst the bluebells are very prominent and the COVID lockdown was at the highest, everybody came here. It's just a mass of bluebells, as you've probably seen. And the deer just go to ground, they go off sight. But now, I saw one the other night, but I've struggled to see them. But now, they're coming back, because it's quieter. You know, you go around and you'd have no one here. And then the bluebells are up and COVID kicked off. And it was full of people. Not too bad, everyone behaved themselves. But the deer did one. So I haven't seen the buck for a while. Not sure if that was a Rodale or a muntjac. It was a bit too far away to tell. Probably a small doe. Rodale doe. And I saw a badger up here the other day as well. Only an old one. The place used to be full of them. I think they do like a rotation around different woods in the area on their big little scavenging expeditions. It's gone. Can't see it anymore. I don't think it ran. You'd be surprised if you've ever seen a deer run through a woods and it doesn't make a sound. That's pretty impressive thing to do. Really could do with a bit of rain. Although after coming out of 6 months of it, they're loving this area here. I had to widen the path here and expose this new bank. I just love it. Mr. B's having something to eat. Not open yet, mate. Not open for business. I hope I'm looking in the right place. Oh yeah, it's amazing, the fresh soil. Must have disturbed the seed or whatever, and it's just taken hold. These weren't like this down here before. You get one or two. But I have filled a massive hole in here as well. Again, coming up. Yeah. don't know how many people actually like my little walks through the woodland. And I've recorded a couple of walks up the Black Mountains with my brother. Just say yes, you want to see it, and I'll record it. It's good for you to do a combination of activities. Uses different muscle groups. Kept you strong when you really don't want to go for a slop fest in the middle of the winter and get your bike covered in crap. Walking is a good second for fitness. I think I've come through this winter pretty good, to be honest. I'm probably, wouldn't say I was as fit as last year, but when I did my last Landegla and did like 100 miles in 2 weekends, across 2 weekends, well, I think once I get back into the Wyre Forest, start doing a couple of 24-mile out loops, it'll be okay. You. Second person I've seen to do it. The other person, what I believe, was Ollie. So that's how it's meant to be done, not as a jump. Well done. I'm sure most of you recognise this spot, who knows where I am. And I cleared this up twice a fortnight ago. And yet again, stuff I really do not want to be touching. Really do not want to be touching this at the moment. Luckily I've got hand sanitizer. Just take it home. What is wrong with you lot? I've already brought this out of the roller coaster. I've almost filled the bag up from there. You brought this stuff in with you? I've already cleared this from the roller coaster, half of that. I've put a couple of bottles in there. It's not fair. And you wonder why people sabotage mountain bike trails. If you've got any idea why people sabotage mountain bike trails, this will give you a reason. It isn't normal to go into the countryside and leave your detritus for everybody else to pick up. So if I didn't do this, you can guarantee, like I've probably just shown you, people get pissed off and they go, well, if the mountain bike trails ain't there, they won't come back. So in their mentality, they will go, let's smash up the mountain bike trails. Let's not give them a reason to come back. And these things, I want them banned. Pricks people who use these, unfortunately, and leave them here. Those of you who are responsible enough to actually take them home, but still they're a fire risk. They can set fire to the ground underneath. Not in this particular place, but people who haven't got a fucking brain in their head cause fires with them. So take your shit home. And this, you wonder why there's fires? Glass bottles. That's why a lot of glass bottles are brown these days. But if they're not, they can act like a magnifying glass and set fire to the whole place. That's probably what's been happening up Cannock Chase recently. just take your shit home. So this is my hoard for today. This is mainly left by mountain bikers because it was at mountain biker spots, not walking paths. Those were 2 bottles I come down. But we've got a bit of a problem. If the council are not going to empty the bins, where do they think people are going to put their shit? This is the council's responsibility. Bin over there, absolutely rammed. Those are the only 2 bins I know of. Admittedly, it doesn't mean that you can just discard your shit, put it at the bottom of the bin, would probably be the best option. 2 barbecues, they need banning. You're going to see there's a box on top of there. I'll see if that box has got some space. But it's a piss take, absolute piss take. You got squirrels ramroding the bin. You see it up the other up the other visitor centre at the Lickey Hills. 5, 6 o'clock when the shop's shut. They're in the bins. And the squirrels are that fat they can't even climb up the trees. But yeah. And this isn't just today. This is just today's stuff. I've been up there a week and a half ago and I did it twice that week. Not quite as much as this, but the barbecues are taking up the space. Absolutely ridiculous. But come on, Birmingham Council, do what you're meant to be doing.